spontaneity that can inspire the older twin to rediscover parts of themselves they may have forgotten. The connection is about balance, where together they create synergy, where they comfort each other. One more current feelings of the person for Aries that I forgot to take in the previous reading. The end of all learning is to know God, and art of that knowledge to love and imitate him. John Milton. Okay, this was now. There is something with this connection now with this reading that I notice it's a little bit lagging. I hope we can continue. I even noticed that I didn't set the settings. I have to change a little bit setting for Taurus. Now we are getting ready for Taurus. Everything is Taurus shadow on the table. Now the Taurus reading can start. And I hope all the Taurus finds it. So, your card is from the Egyptian Anubis Oracle. We are going to the Sphinx Gate. This is the Oracle card. We read in the end is the 18 Khonsu Moon card, lunar energies, divine timing, blood mysteries. When I saw this, I know that I'm doing this reading in the new moon in Taurus. So it's very interesting that this, while we have this Taurus season and a new moon in Taurus, then the moon card shows up. So there is something about this new moon rising that is meaningful. My birthday is on the 5th of May. Yes, I was thinking, I really didn't remember it well, but I was thinking, isn't it 555? Yes, you have a beautiful portal number. Yes, Taurus. So, and you get my own tarot deck because you got this special Labradorite from Romania. So we are now doing this. Start immediately. Without waiting, we can start this never-ending story spread. And of course, you could be the lucky Taurus who can ask birthday question in the end of this reading, because you're Taurus. Very faithfully here already, tuning in the Aries reading. But there is some, hopefully this technology goes on, because something was lagging here first with my screen. Okay, so let's focus. We have now, this is also third eye, so that it should be very intuitive now. Moon energy, this kind of very intuitive energy as well. So the Sphinx Gate of self-worth, what do I really think of myself? Then the Mirror Gate, who am I really? And yeah, let's take now immediately the, oh my god. Okay, so where this is dropping. It wanted to drop here. Okay, I have to accept it because I was gonna take the card for the Falcor, but this went back here, so I think I have to accept that. It went there. So now we have the Luck Dragon. Or was that the Luck Dragon? We'll see soon. Anyway, this is now the Luck Dragon. There's two Luck Dragons here even. And then we see the Kimork. It's kind of shadow self that can tell you from the shadows wisdom. And then we have the Southern Gate. And we have, that was the secret you need to know to complete your quest. And now we have what you need to do with that knowledge now. A lot of cards, my cards. Let's go. So this is now the Sphinx Gate of self-worth. What do I really think of myself? Wow, like this was dropping as an extra here, and it was almost going to that Falcor, but it went here. I just was intuitively accepting it went here. So you are like, what value does this thought and feeling serve the greater good in me and others? Page of sword, curious page, like this crow energy, this kind of messenger who is able to go from underworld to upper world and like understand all black and white. Oh, you're giving even money to me. Thank you. But there's a love, true love, and quality time together. So that is amazing. Sphinx Gate of self-worth. Maybe that is that self-worth for you, like you are true love of your mother or your family or yourself, you have a partner, whatever. Like this is a moment of love because you are born in this time. This is totally understanding this kind of quality time now, like a pink feelings. But wow, understand that you are lovable. You can be the true love of somebody, or you can be this messenger. And now you gave me money. Thank you. It's good that somebody appreciates what I do. But indeed, I was thinking that you are the only one of my audience for sure who know the never-ending story. So let's see forward. So this is now the mirror gate. Who am I really? This can be your birthday reading, indeed. Because this is Taurus. So, Four of Swords. I rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. Kurt Cobain. So you are this kind of Kurt Cobain. Does it ring a bell? But this is, of course, sometimes like you need to rest your sword or your words. Like you kind of like have a little bit still moment to reflect, because it is kind of like can be hard energy sometimes to think a lot, even in the love relationship ways. So sometimes you just have to be like a snowman, weathering the cold. But being yourself is in the key here. Who I am, you are yourself. You cannot not to be anybody else. Interesting. Okay. Then maybe this is a little bit negative card that now we see the Falcor. What is the helping Falcor? We got 2. Oh, we got the black rabbit. It is always darkest before the dawn. So this card I have of course drawn based on the Monty Python, this killer bunny. So that kind of killer bunny attitude, like you will get through everything, whatever it is, whatever life throws at you, you will get through it. And even the rabbit is staying awake and having a little bit sleepless night. There is the spirit. This rabbit has actually teeth. It's not teethless rabbit. So yeah, you are this kind of dark rabbit, black rabbit. It's interesting, this white but it's not only that. Wow, there is also, wow, this is a twin flame number. I have here had audience who educate me well enough to say like the twin flame number is 69 or 96, and here we have Falcor. That's why you got 2 cards, because your higher guidance is to tell that there is like this twin flame true love energy for you. But in this case it's kind of going a little bit dark. Show me all parts of you that you don't love, so I know where to begin. It's kind of Egyptian third eye here, activated to understand that there might be some iceberg that the Titanic crashed over, but this is like a healing card. Going to calmer waters, even the icy waters. This is kind of going through the hard spot of your life, knowing that it's always darkest before the dawn. So interesting. This is the Falcor now for you to say that there's this twin flame energy here. And then it's not so positive. Maybe it's so positive here that we have to see what is the darkness already. Let's see the darkness. Let's see it in the same line. What is the Gimork? Ah, the moon. Welcome, this is sacred space, stay magical. So you got the moon here already. And I'm telling you, this is a new moon in Taurus. And you got the moon in the dark side. So this could be your blind spot, the moon. The mystery, the unknown, the hidden, the secrets. So this Gmork card shows you where you could potentially stumble in your quest, your weaknesses or your blind spot, which is this moon mystery. It represents what the Greek called kako or evil demon. This is the shadow self, the parts which are hidden, denied or toxic. Balance the positive revelation, this, with the Gmork card, and you can achieve greater balance and personal power. Knowledge is power. What is telling? This is that subconscious mind here that is completely here. So the subconscious is your like a blind spot, but it's here guiding you. Like there is a lot of wisdom here. Even this, you can crash into this kind of like a subconscious, unconscious shadow behaviors that are here. But you have to just keep going. Not everybody died in the Titanic. Of course, it's a little gloomy to say like, okay, this boat crashes, but there were survivors also. It's not only everybody lost it. Show me all parts of you that you don't love, so I know where to begin. Maybe it is really to show you who you are, because you want to be loved who you are rather than somebody else. Okay, interesting cards. Anyway, thank you for donations. This is a happiness for me too. Let's celebrate together. So now we go to see this gate. Southern. This was a mirror gate to see this kind of snowman. Snowman here. But here we have a secret you need to know to complete your quest. Wow, we have the Three of Wands. This is a vision. To live a life of virtue, match up your thoughts, words, and deeds. I think this Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries. This is like active, really visionary. This Epictetus, like epic things. Secret you need to know to complete. You can have like a vision of something, and it can come true. It's almost like here, dream the dream, and it will become true. Like this even the song of the never ending story is like a dream the dream. This is telling you that what is that dream you dream, and it can come true. Like fishes, the ships come in. Here was the ship, the gold ship. But this can be a success story, but there is something about living a life of virtue, that you match up your thoughts, words, and deeds in this kind of papad here. And this is now the action plan, what you need to do with that knowledge now that you are this kind of leader here, getting things done. Oh, wow, there's again love. Wow. Ace of Cups. Love is the purest form of a soul at peace. So the cat stories, this whole story start that the cat want to have a milk in my drawing. And then the second card is this, that they are already like having this kind of quality time together. So this is the second one, but then it's all kind of what happens after the happy ending. There's still a lot to do to be truly the king and the queen cat. But it's interesting, they both are here, very positive. Nice, peace message. Like peace is the message, peacefully. And then the second card is the Wheel of Fortune, very connected to the Sphinx, because the Sphinx card is, Sphinx is showing in the classic Wheel of Fortune. Here we have a rabbit. TikTok, the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. So interesting that the rabbit is here also. This is the most interesting for me to see as a creator, because when I draw this one, the warrior rabbit, this is actually the same rabbit, but on the other direction. This is looking to the memories and the past, and this is looking to the future. So I think the message is here, whatever is even you wearing red bear, you have a birthday, and the time is now, is your birthday. Keep looking forward and don't keep going in this kind of entanglement of the whatever bush you end up in the rabbit hole. Keep looking forward. There is a lot of love here. Beautiful, like a Jupiter energy. Jupiter is now exactly becoming very good position. There was like something about it, all kind of predictions. If you're gonna look where is this happening in your sign, I was just checking it for myself. You have to see usually what is the rising sign and based on that. But it was very auspicious now that the, what was it? What was it that Jupiter goes to Gemini in 14th of May. So it is really something very successful can happen in your life. And this is even showing here. So take this kind of steps forward with love and kind of like a positive outlook. Because the pitfall is kind of like you don't know everything and you are kind of like feeling like that is hindering, that you are not knowing everything. But it can be just this kind of unknown energy, that is this kind of manifestation energy. You cannot always know the darkness completely. Maybe it's a pitfall, but it can be strength also. There's a lot of power in shadows. So now let's see forward. So this is your gates. Love that these two rabbits came. Everything is like a kind of double. So let's have here again to see what is like this was here. Oh, I know one person who in my reading have said that their person is Taurus and they feel like the Taurus is the twin flame. So this one is here. The kind of guardian angel energy is that twin flame energy. Remember, like there is some kind of potential twin flame for you. So now I'm gonna verify this self still. Taurus, what is your self? Wow, King of Wands, Fire King. This could be just now activated at this kind of creative king who is really like a, could be star sign Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But it is this kind of active creator king who you are now. So it's good to keep this kind of visionary person. This is also Aries, Mars in Aries, like that kind of energy is needed. A little bit fire, not only this cold. Like a leader is always master energy, even though third eye chakra energy is all connected to the kings and queens. Is when you mastering your energy. So this is calling you to master your energy, to be on the top of it, like the ruler, the master. Okay, now let's give a light to this reading. We have here, I am intentional, which is very much here. Then first card. Oh, I got it. Do you like your reading, Wearing Red Bed? This is kind of for you because it's your Taurus too. Even this is general reading. I'm still gonna accept a question from Taurus if you wanna ask still something else. This is your purpose card, which is bodywork. Your life purpose involves bodywork, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And the last but not least, we're gonna get the current feelings of person still, but this one is now the archetype in this hero's journey. What is it? Archetype. Oh, I need the bigger one. Magical stone from Finland. Unlock your hidden archetype, this one. Wow, the lover. So if this all started that you even see yourself like this kind of true love person, the lover is here. Wow, amazing. Lovey-dovey things. Cool. It's very positive reading. Wearing Red Bed, bless you. It's a great reading. You don't know how close you are. Wow. Cool. I was actually thinking about you when I was drawing this card because I know you are the Taurus watching this. So I was like, let's see, who is this Wearing Red Bed? But there is a swan. This is a beautiful thing because this is like ugly duckling story. If you go to the fairy tale world that I always find healing, like there is such a like a struggle and thing going on, and then eventually the ugly duckling noticed like, oh my god, I'm actually a swan. Like I was just swimming with the ducks, but I'm like having a lot of powers. So I read this first and then in the end this. The Lover. And you are very much supporting my channel. I'm really happy somebody is noticing that I want to give this kind of interesting readings, but I don't know how. Is this gonna be like a one time in a year when I do this reading next time? But this is gonna be now 12 times for every star sign. So the Lover for Taurus, the heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. When light, connection, expansion, devotion, awe; when dark, indulgence, attachment, obsession. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional form of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you will feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. Well, time to love yourself, but this is really telling you that you should understand this kind of quality time to seek it. Now let's have this moon energy. Facing the shadow, because that is here. Also 2 times on the table, I mean something is really true. Unconditional love, yeah, that is a kind of, it can be a hard one. It's like a mother's love. Konsu, lunar energies, divine timing, blood mysteries. Konsu is a lunar god who appears with as many faces as the phases of the moon. Like the moon, he controls the tides and influences the weather. He is closely linked with Thoth, and like Thoth is seen as both the ibis and the baboon. Known as a wanderer, he is protector of travelers and a measure of time. Wow. We are having even this time on the table. It's interesting, these cards, how they connect. Konsu brings spiritual nourishment to our bodies and souls. He knows the exact timing in which we are ready to receive communion and eat the flesh of gods, so that we may become as one of them. Konsu works on our behalf to fertilize our minds and hearts with the seed of our own divinity. He engages the power of the moon to bring forth healing rains that cleanse our old belief systems, and he renews our DNA at the cellular level. He governs the tides of the ocean and human emotions. Konsu is a great healer, said to be able to exorcise demons. He does this by honoring, feasting, and celebrating the diseases, and they go away happy. Oh wow, this was amazing information. I've heard this before. So this Konsu is like just celebrating all the bad stuff and just like happily go away now from me. If you have chosen this card, the time is now to move forward in some situation that you have been hesitant about. It is also a favorable time for travel. Whatever movement is being called for, you may want to harness the power of ritual. Create a communion ceremony in honor to the divine being that you are. Acknowledge the journey you have completed that has prepared you for the new phase you're entering. You can do this spiritually or bring it to physical plane by setting up an altar with food that represents the body of earth and drink that represents the blood of the divine neteri. If you are in need of healing, honor the source of your disease, injury, or situation for the teaching it has brought you as you take in the holy sacrament. So you're kind of saying bye-bye to the sickness and celebrating it away, if that was the case. Maybe it is even message for this kind of teamwork, that sometimes you have to just be happy about that shadow that can tell you this kind of hard truths. Sometimes it's needed to know that side too. Even everything is like a happy, happy, joy, joy here. Now we have a final current feelings of a person. In the beginning of this reading, I was actually reading Aries current feelings of a person because I forgot to give them in the actual reading, so the reading started a bit weird. But okay, this is now for Taurus, current feelings of your person. Taurus, Taurus, what we have here. Okay. We have here fated meeting. Serendipity, angel number, signs, fated soul, contract, chance, meeting, universes, cupid, and arrow. Nice. This is really the lover thing is still going on here. Stop, holding back, afraid of intimacy, afraid hiding in their shell, frozen heart, nervous heart, boundaries to protect oneself, heart locked, wall up. So there's also that. It's not so easy always. Oh wow, there is Two of Cups, which was already here. Hot, bonfire burning for you, celebration of love. Wow. We have also cup, good morning baby. Hot as well. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. You could always listen these songs. That's kind of funny, like what is coming here, and then you could play them afterwards. Too bad your ex don't do it for ya. Walk it in and dream came true it for ya. Soft skin and I perfume it for ya. Yeah, I do have a hard time trusting, but this is some interesting thoughts. The older twin in twin flame connection have walked through seasons of life, faced challenges, and often have a deep understanding of their purpose. This allows them to guide and support the younger twin through uncertain part of their journey. That is a twin flame number on the table currently here, telling that that is the truth of a twin flame connection, that the age difference can be high. And it can be a blessing. Happy and joy, peace, happiness, heartfelt relationship, sunshine, light, emotional fulfillment, and success. So your person is feeling, it's kind of like a hot sun and happy and joy, and then a little bit hesitant here, but there's really like a, as a real relationship, there is everything. There is kind of like every kind of feelings on the table. But you are having now archetype in your hero's journey, the lover, so I think you have to kind of embrace this kind of unconditional love now in May. So I think this was your reading. This is a general reading now. So do you have Wearing Red Bird? This is really a portal moment, your birthday. 5 of 5. Do you have a question? Could easily ask still something. Even though this was, I think, already a lot for you also. We have time. This reading was not so long now. I love to use my own deck. I'm connecting it to this extra crystal. It's like a joker thing to get it. Extra blessing. And this is only made by hand, so this doesn't exist anywhere else than in my sacred tarot space. But do you have now a question? You have not asked usually question. You have taken the general readings, but it's even your birthday, so Wearing Red Bird, you could completely ask me a question. Wearing Red Bird say, you have done enough, no extra question needed. Yeah, because I'm actually intuitively with my psychic skill already tuning to people who are here. So maybe it was already without any questions coming. So that actually is best. Because sometimes indeed the question can be so like a personal that it's kind of, it feels much more safer that I'm just like tuning in. So thank you for all being here. but I really wanted to give you something for your birthday. Maybe. Don't you want to have one of this heart? One card from here. It's up to you, because I don't see anybody else, Taurus, online. Of course, it's good if I can be in time to start the next Gemini reading, which is my own star sign. So indeed, thank you if you let me put the hashtags in time. I was a bit running late. So I will be soon back. You can always listen me telling what is happening in the Gemini world. I convinced you. Yes. Haha. So this is a very good deck of the heart. So I thought, like, because you have such a hard cards, not hard cards, but hard cards. We didn't took even a crystal. Okay, I'm gonna take you even a crystal for Budding Redbird. So you got a crown chakra even. This is the highest energy. So you went from third eye one level above. Interesting. So I'm gonna just take one card for you, and I'm gonna read it for you for your birthday. So this is for Taurus, Budding Redbird. What is coming for you? What Spirit wanna show you? I have to actually big stone at it. Sometimes it's hard to feel. Budding Redbird. This one. Dedicated effort, hard worker. Interesting. I think this is very Taurus cards, usually like somebody who works hard, 8 of Pentacles. So Spirit see you are working on something that it's like important to mention here. The work is something that gives you joy. Let's see. It's very Taurus energy. The work. Oh, yes. You're awesome, bless you. Now I'm gonna read this. 8. Dedicated effort. Very red. And red even. You got a red color. Work, perseverance, skill, understanding. Creating and maintaining satisfying relationships takes effort and diligence. You've shown that you have what it takes and that you are dedicated. Through your life's experiences, you learn some valuable interpersonal skills. Use these tools to continue to nurture your relationships with family, friends, and your partner. It's easy to lose focus, especially when situations become difficult. However, you have the integrity and discipline to continue to work at improving your relationships with others. Your efforts will be rewarded. This is a good time to learn more about the people you're currently in a relationship with. The more you understand a person's beliefs, the easier it is to comprehend the motives behind his or her actions. This greater understanding will go far in fostering better communication. Learning new communication skills would also be useful at this time. You have what it takes to sustain positive, loving, supportive relationships. Keep up the good work. Wow. It's even like related to relationship. Keep up the good work. Yes. Happy birthday, wearing red beard. I think this person looks having a beard even here. So Spirit sees you. And soon I come back for Gemini. So thank you for watching this, and thank for this donation. It means a lot. And we are trying to get to the 2000. When I have the 2000 mark, I will create some, I don't know what kind of spread, but I'm gonna put my mind in it. But that's like a challenge for me. Like if I'm really gonna hit the 2000, I'm gonna create some, maybe another Denver ending related spread. But this was not made by me. But it's a good challenge. Anyway, bye.